YouTube. They stayed here on the Fat Comic Book Guy. I'm really not used to saying that. Usually I say, greetings YouTube, and welcome to the Daily Damn Blog. And on the Daily Damn Blog, you'll see me once every Tuesday review comic books. That's right. On the Daily Damn Blog, where I'm a cryptid investigator here in South Carolina, I take a day off once a week to review really cool old classic comic books. Mostly based on old TV shows, but for about the next 2 months, I'm going to be doing a lot of horror stuff, with the Halloween season approaching. So be sure to check me out on the Daily Damn Blog, where you can see me review all the comic books you see here before you, as well as some new stuff coming up each and every week. But today, I'm on the Fat Comic Book Guy. And today, I got a box. Today's box comes from Mr. Blondie in Northern California, near the Oregon border. Mr. Blondie sent me this incredibly cool box. It was wrapped in a trash bag with a shipping label on it. I ripped through it. I opened it up, and then I found towels and wash rags and some raggedy old t-shirts that he used for packing material. Hillbilly and California, apparently. Thank you, Mr. Blondie. I'm going to pull everything out of this box, and we're going to take a look inside and see what we got. Wow, first book out the box, Techniques and Civilizations, a comprehensive look at the industrialization of the United States. This highly illustrated book shows the advancements in mechanical uses in the United States and a matter of all mechanical uses through time. Very cool book. That's right, I love the history stuff, and that's why I love this. Crusader Gold, a story of the Crusaders liberating the Holy Lands from the Muslim hordes of barbarians. Here's a really cool book. It's The Universe Next Door. I'll be learning all about the Mandela Effect and multiple universes in this really cool book by James W. Sire. Wow, this guy knows me well. He knows I'm all about the history as he sent me the lessons in history. We'll learn where certain historical events changed history. Like how an assassination of some little goof started a world war. Wow. Here's one I really dig. It's a hardback comic book. It's a hardback comic book called Fallout New Las Vegas. All roads lead to here. Gotta love a hardback comic book. Hey, Corey's Comedy Channel. This is about the apocalyptic end of Las Vegas. Really, I should send this to Corey. He could have a book about the apocalyptic end of New Las Vegas. Oh my God. Wow, now this one's kind of different. It's a really old picture history of Washington, D.C. I think for historical reference, this really old book about Washington, D.C. might come in handy as I look back for Mandela effects in time. What? Wow, this is one of the most beautifully illustrated books anyone ever sent me. And it's real stuff, not just comics, so I appreciate that extra special. But I better get to what everybody's been waiting for. Let's check out the comics. Got this really X-Men Schism thing. It's in its second printing, and I know absolutely nothing about it. If you know anything about it, put it in the comics. If Chance is watching this, I bet Chance, that nostalgic pod blast, knows more about this book than I do. JSA, Justice Society of America. Hawkman, now I know all about this because I watched a TV show called Stargirl? What? Oh my God, it's a signed copy of the Savage Dragon #4, a signed copy of a comic book from 1993 that I've never, ever heard of. What? I'm speechless. Check this out. Magnus is fighting robots in this really weird comic book, okay? Magnus, if you've heard of Magnus fighting robots, let me know in the comments below. Here's some comics I already got laying around somewhere. It's the Superman with the really cool diamond superhero logo covers. 12, 13, and 15 from this specific comic book release series that I don't really know much about it, but I've got another set of them somewhere. If you want this set, send me an email. Let me know in the comments below. First one to respond, I'll send you these 3 pieces of wonderful art. No. Now, this is bizarre. Here's one I've already got too. And I've even wrote number 2 on this comic book that I own the same way because I just did like a number 1 or something review for one of these series. That is so weird. It's like somebody took, I'm going to get the other one out and show both of them together later. But this one's really cool. Wow, check out the art on this comic book. That's my kind of stuff. It's a number 8 Supergirl Action Comics. And it's a rather older one from back in the day. I bet Chance will really like that one. It's giving me some Panic in the Sky. Wow, here's one I might actually get around to reviewing because it's based on an old TV show. That's right, The Green Hornet. I used to like The Green Hornet. It had that Bruce Lee guy's Kato on it on the old TV shows if you want to Google that and check it out. This is Green Hornet comic book number 8 from back in the day with a really cool Green Hornet cover. I wasn't real fond of that Green Hornet movie, but I guess it was okay. But I really did like the old series, and since this comic book's based on an old series, Mr. Blondie, you sent me one I might actually get to next year because Halloween's coming up and I'll be doing the horror thing for the next foreseeable future. The Secret Society of Super Villains. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this comic book series neither, but it's got a lot of bad guys. I may have to open this up and take a look inside of it too. Is that Thunderface or is that Thunder Race? I swear to God, this dude named Mr. Blondie sends me stuff I've never heard of. He sends me the most obscure, craziest, far out comics that ever existed. Thunder Race, Thunder Place, Thunder Haste, Thunder whatever that word is. A story about ghouls, goblins, and trolls, apparently. Wild Star number 2. The comic books come out in California that were different than comic books that come out here because I constantly see crap I've never heard of in this pile. It's boggling my mind. Has anybody ever heard of Wild Star? I ain't gonna go into what I thought Wild Star was. That was like a Spaceballs guy. No. Anyway, Wild Star, the comic book of futuristic something or another. If you know about Wild Star, another one to let me know in the comments below. Oh, God. Wonder Woman, Donna Troy. Donna Troy's Wonder Woman and Girl Frenzy magazine from DC that, once again, something I've never heard of this stuff. Has anybody heard of this one? Let me know in the comments below. Now, here's one I can sink my teeth into it. He sent me an original Batman 442 from the original Batman DC series, and it's the Robin cover. It's the Boy Wonder cover, because I really wanted a Robin cover, not a Batman cover. Thank you so much. Here's another one I got laying around somewhere. I think I got the first 4 of these Fly Thing comic books. I know I got number 1 twice. It's an Impact comic. I'm not sure it's worth anything, but The Fly was a really cool title. When I bought The Fly, I thought I was going to make The Fly and kind of base it on an old movie, but when I looked through them, I found out it didn't work out like that. Ah! Ah! And I don't know about that last comic book. It kind of shocked me. I'm going to finish it off with Science Fair Projects. I'll give this one to the little grandkids and let them build them a clock that runs on a potato or something. All right, I hope you enjoyed that look at these comics. And until next time, this is Danny Staten on the Fat Comic Book Guy. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Blog over